So for everyone who is saying that they were bored with Married to Medicine, I guess this is where the second half of the season kicks in. Because, woo! This is my recap for Season 6, Episode 10, Trouble in Paradise. Now, this is the trip that they're going to where are they going to? Antigua? I think? Where are they going? They're going... Yes. Now, some of the things that happen initially are Dr. Jackie. She's with the patient. And it's nice seeing Dr. Jackie one-on-one with the patient. The patient had a daughter and just reminded me how, oh, Jackie deserves children. Oh, she does. She does. But we go from that to Dr. Heavenly and eventually Quad showing up to Contessa's house. And they're there to show love and support. Contessa's just happy that people are there, doting on her, loving her, and she's still feeling a certain way. Mind you, Dr. Heavenly went and talked about how Contessa really went and got a boob job. Really went and got a mastectomy, double mastectomy, and she got the same boob. she got the same cup size. I'm thinking Contessa's very happy with her body. Isn't that a beautiful thing? Isn't it? Dr. Simone acting like she cooked something. She warmed up takeout. How about that? Dr. Simone warmed up takeout. And so while everyone's at their respective places, we also have this moment of Quad and Dr. Heavenly. They tell Dr. Contessa they didn't go to Mariah's party. Mariah still has her bang, and I said it looks good. The asymmetrical look definitely looks good on her. Black hair, simple, less is more. Now, Mariah, she still feels like Quad and Dr. Heavenly could have shown up until she realized them not showing up probably means that there's going to be some foolery and the Lord intervened. And I'm glad that she realized that because I'm sure that's exactly what happened. Dr. Simone was kind of doing the thing that I guess she's done this before, and actually with Mariah. So that for her to have this conversation with Mariah about maybe Quad doesn't need to be around the girls right now. Maybe she doesn't need to be around the group right now because she's dealing with a lot right now. Can anyone tell me why Dr. Garrett isn't around the group that much? Is she really just a friend of? Were they trying to see how she'd mesh with the group and it didn't really take? Because to not go on the trip is very telling. Unless she's going to go and do some stuff towards the end of the season, which is why she was on the show. Because they are really good at cutting people out of these shows. Now everyone's slowly getting ready for the group. Dr. Jackie and Curtis, they're getting ready as well. I don't even know what they were saying. All I know is that everyone's going, but here's the problem. Oh yeah, and one more thing. There was this conversation of, isn't it weird that Quad's going to the couple's vacation celebration group, but she didn't go to the Black Love event? No, because Toy's the one throwing the couple's vacation. Mariah was the one throwing the Black Love event. I just answered it for you. Anyway, there's news that Quad moved all of the furniture out. Actually, let me back up. Dr. Greg said that Quad moved all the furniture out of the house, and it's a topic for discussion. And all the husbands are saying, let's just let it be. Let's leave her alone. While the wives are trying to go and dive deeper into this. Dr. Jackie somehow hurt herself it's not funny. It's not funny. Exercising right before the trip. And Quad almost misses the flight. I'm thinking Quad did not want them to talk about her, so she went at the last possible minute and joined. I'm sure she was probably just circling the airport for the last 20 minutes. Sometimes you have to do that. So they're now there at the island, having a nice drinky drink. On the bus ride, that's when Quad is trying to tell Curtis that There was some issues going on. There were some issues last night, and those issues have to deal with Dr. Greg, Dr. Greg's affinity for dancing with or borderline hooking up with another woman in front of Quad. I'm trying to figure out how did this whole thing take place. I believe it. I do believe it. I'm just trying to figure out how this whole thing take place. Like, who told who that so and such were going to be there. Anyway, they get to the hotel and they had a nice welcome dance. So I said, oh, I'm feeling this. Of course, Dr. Aiden was doing his usual dancing, enjoying himself, having a nice time. I like the energy. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, it's time for everyone to choose their rooms. They're going to be split up into 2 villas. It's going to be Toya, Dr. Jackie, Dr. Simone, and who else? Maybe Mariah, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that. But so they're getting there. Dr. Jackie tried to take Toya's room. And I was thinking, that's how you do it. Both villas are equally nice, thank God. So we don't have to run into any issues there. And then we get to the beginning of the mess. Contessa gets into her room. She looks good. Contessa gets into her room, but she's not feeling good. Accidentally, Toya hit Contessa in the boob. And apparently there was a crab. Toya was startled by the crab, and her hand went back and hit Contessa in the left boob. Contessa's in a lot of pain. Apparently Contessa, of course, was still in pain previously. So Contessa does not say, at least here or on camera, unless they're going to pull it up later, which you know these shows do all the time. She does not say that, oh, Toya did it intentionally. She did say that, I hope Toya didn't do it intentionally. Now, yes, are both offensive? Yeah, but there's a huge difference between going around saying, Toya hit me in the boob potentially, and Lord, we're not in a good place, and I hope she didn't have a moment and do something like that to me. They're both not good. They're both not good. But at least I'm clarifying that right now. Everyone is coming down, and apparently the theme was the men wear white, the ladies wear red and white, and Dr. Scott comes downstairs, lets everyone know that Contessa can't be there. She can't be there because she's in a lot of pain. And he goes and tells them that, hey, Toya, accidentally hit her in the boob. She was already feeling some pain. So then Toya was going and saying the story as well. And, everyone for the most part saying it wasn't intentional, but it doesn't mean that it still didn't hurt, baby girl. So now we're in the bus. We're excited. We're moving. Dr. Heavenly. See, this is why you have to watch Dr. Heavenly. Because Dr. Heavenly decides that she wants to go and tell Toya that Contessa said that you hit her in the boob intentionally. That's not what Dr. Contessa said. That's not what she said at all. So now I'm looking at you and thinking, really? Really? So now, of course, Toya is upset. Now she starts convulsing and crying. Dr. Eugene is defending his wife and saying Toya wouldn't do something like that intentionally. And, we're the same person where you don't lie on us. Yes, a lot of us are willing to go and scrap if someone's going to lie on us. That's not the problem. The problem is the information is being regurgitated differently than how it was originally delivered based on what we saw. Unless Dr. Contessa said something to Dr. Heavenly that was different than what we saw, we all can say, messy moment. So now Toya is very upset. She's crying. And again, everyone's consoling her. It kind of irks me because I'm thinking, so Dr. Contessa is the one that's in the real pain. And because of something that Dr. Heavenly said, now we're making this the Toya show. Okay. Now, we're all sitting down. The dinner is beautiful. What I can say is, Toya and Dr. Eugene, they did the dang thing with setting this up. It is very nice. The food looked good. And apparently, this is a ceremony to celebrate their love for each other and show a token. And it seems like the main theme was diamond because everyone, or the majority of people, had some type of gift that involved a diamond. Dr. Eugene gave Toya a cubic zirconium because he's giving her a new, diamond wedding ring. So that's great. She gave him sex voucher. She had the worst gift. The worst gift. Some of the other gifts included Chanel, an LV, Louis Vuitton purse.
Remember to like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe and come back.
No, not purse, wallet. That actually matched the purse. So shout out to Cecil, because Cecil did that. But like I said, there was Chanel. There's just diamond earrings, a lot of regular stuff, and Dr. Heavenly did something nice for Quad. She gave Quad a gift because Quad wasn't going to be involved in this. So she gave Quad a bracelet and said, I'm just thinking of you. I said, oh, that's nice. That's sweet. And Quad was touched. I realized Quad doesn't know how to cry. That's what I realized. I said, Quad doesn't know how to cry. She's someone that doesn't know how to cry. She's one of those people that scrunches up her face, and I'm sure she feels that emotion. It's just she still holds on to things for dear life, so it doesn't come out. And that's a lot. Just a lot. Now we get to the main course of things, the main event. There's a game where they're going to play shots. Take shots. Every time that you want to go and tell the truth, you don't have to take the shot. If you don't want to go and tell the truth, you got to take the shot. So the first question was for Cecil and Dr. Simone. If you had to woke up and you switched genders, what would be the first thing that you do? Cecil goes and says that if he woke up as a woman, he would go get him some poom poom shorts, open up an Instagram account, and start twerking for the gram. I said, no one wants to see that. No one wants to see that. Why? No. Quad said he would have 5 followers, and 3 would be family members. Okay, who else? Now, there was a question about cheating, and I guess it was for Toya and Dr. Eugene, and Dr. Heavenly had, not Dr. Heavenly, Dr. Jackie, of course, we already know her and her husband, and she was talking about trials and tribulations and all that. Dr. Eugene said, never thought about cheating. Never thought about going. And so then Quad made reference about, oh, Lord, you didn't have to ask me. You don't have to ask me about that question. Here goes Toya. Well, what do you mean, Quad? Now, I believe that wasn't intentional. I believe that wasn't a dig. But this is what happens. It became one. It became one because of this group. Because of the sensitivity level in this group is raised to the max and beyond. Not beyond, but beyond. And that's a lot. That's a lot to deal with. I couldn't imagine. And so Toya, in response, goes and says, oh, well, I was just thinking about, you removing all the stuff from the house. And then she said, well, the tabloids say a lot. They say a lot. So now Mariah jumps in. Mariah was saying that, here's the thing, Quad, you don't open up to the group, so it's very difficult. And part of this conversation is because Mariah talked to Dr. Simone. So I think Mariah felt very comfortable in a space where she probably shouldn't have felt as comfortable due to her past transgressions with the group, with the ladies. And that's where Mariah messed up. Because now Dr. Heavenly jumps in and says, she doesn't, and it's true, Quad doesn't have to go and give them any more information than she would want to on a regular basis. The problem with not giving up information is that when you don't control your own story, especially your life story, people will lie on you. People will cheat on you. People will do whatever it takes to embarrass you. And not even because they don't like you. It's just because they can. It's just because they can. And Mariah gets upset because she's saying, I can speak on Quad. I'm thinking, nope, this is where you're wrong. Yes, you've known Quad longer than all the other ladies. Yes, you have a different type of relationship with Quad, but that doesn't constitute you can just go and say whatever you want. And also vice versa if Quad was saying the same thing. So then Dr. Heavenly started going off on Mariah, and at one point she was like, F you. And I said, ooh, because you know Heavenly's delivery is lethal. That's the problem. It's not her words, it's her delivery is lethal. And everyone's just shaking their heads. Mariah, I'm thinking, wait, why are people not talking about this more? Mariah then took the wine glass or the flute glass, broke it against her chair, and held it in her hand. Mariah was ready. Thank God Toya was right next to her, looking at her, saying, Mariah, what are you doing? And I'm thinking, oh my God, is she about to shank her? So then again, Mariah's talking about how, no one can tell her how to, I guess, handle Quad. And it was like, I'm looking like a bleeping fool. And that's when Heavenly said, mama, look. I said, mama, again. And she takes her chair and kind of flings it towards Mariah's direction. Now it's over because now Aiden and Dr. Aiden and Dr. Darren, they're both irritated and now they're mad. Now they jump up. I'm thinking, what's going on? The men are about to fight. The women are about to fight. Well, the women are already verbally fighting. Mariah was going and telling Dr. Darren, well, maybe you need to go and handle your wife. Maybe you need to stop talking to me. Why don't you go and handle your wife? Talk to your buddy. I said, oh my God, oh my God, this is happening? Is this happening? Dr. Eugene having to go in between I said, no, my gosh. Because the tension, they weren't swinging or anything. It's just a lot of tension. It's a lot of tension. It's a lot of glaring. It's a lot of side comments. I was not ready. So that was it. I said, oh. So Real Housewives had to come back for a game to step y'all games up? Okay. Please like, comment, subscribe. Remember to watch my premiere episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 11.
Remember to like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe and come back.